If you've been making faceless videos, you know the biggest time-consuming problem is always the manual sync. You have the voiceover, you have a folder with 100, maybe 150 images. But somehow, after automating almost everything else, you still end up opening an editor and dragging every single image onto a timeline by hand. So I built a free tool that gets rid of that part completely. You give it your images, your voiceover, and your script, prepared in a simple format I'll show you in a minute. And this is what comes out.
Imagine waking up 40,000 years ago. Not in a bed, not even inside a house. You are lying on animal skins beside the fading remains of a fire. Around you, several people are asleep. Someone is breathing heavily. A child turns over beside their mother, and somewhere beyond the light of the embers, something moves in the darkness. For most of human history, night was not a simple 8-hour block where everyone went to sleep and woke up in the morning. It was longer, darker, colder, and probably much more social than we imagine. So what did ancient humans
Everything is
actually
already
do all night?
synced. No manually creating timestamps, no dragging 150 images around a timeline. And yes, I'm giving the tool away completely free. I'll show you exactly how to use it in a minute. But first, if this is your first video, here's the quick version of what I'm trying to do here. BuildTuber is about making faceless YouTube production cheaper, faster, and a lot less stupid. Not the usual, press one button and make $10,000 a month nonsense. I've run enough channels to know that AI alone does not solve YouTube. It just makes certain parts of the production process cheaper and faster. You still need a topic people actually care about. You still need a title and thumbnail that earn the click. You still need a script people want to keep watching. And retention still decides whether YouTube keeps pushing the video. So my goal with BuildTuber is not to automate the thinking, it's to automate the repetitive stuff around it. So I've been building tools that automate things like image generation, voiceovers, and now the final assembly. Today's tool is just one small piece of the full BuildTuber workflow. First, you need your images. They can come from any bulk image generation tool. If you generated them in multiple batches or multiple folders, just copy all of them into one single folder before using the notebook. And make sure the file names follow one continuous sequence. So for example, 1.png, 2, 3, all the way to 150, or scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. Both are fine. What you don't want is 3 different batches all starting again from 1. The notebook needs one clear sequence, so it knows the exact order in which those images belong in the final video. So consolidate everything into one folder, check the numbering once, and you're done. Next, the voiceover. The tool is pretty forgiving here. MP3, WAV, and most common audio formats work, and there's no practical limit on length. Just make sure you have one final voiceover file in the folder. If you generated the narration in separate chunks, merge them first. A little silence at the beginning is fine. The important part is that the script should roughly match what is actually being spoken. If you're using the full BuildTuber Google Sheet, you don't actually have to prepare these assets separately. You hit Generate Assets once. The sheet sends the script to Gemini for the image prompts, generates the images through Runware, creates the voiceover with 11 labs, and stores everything back in Drive automatically. So the images, narration, and scene structure you need for this next step are already waiting for you. Finally, the script. This can be a doc or TXT file. The only important part is that each image scene needs its own line. So your script should look like this. Now upload all these files in a folder named BuildTuber on your Google Drive. Copy the exact link of that folder location. Once you grab the free tool on WAP, you'll get the Collab notebook link. Click on Copy to Drive. Make sure you are logged in your Google account. This will create a copy of the same notebook on your own Google Drive. Think of this notebook as the kitchen. You've already brought the ingredients, images, script, and voiceover. Now we're going to assemble them into the final MP4. Now paste your Google Drive folder link into the first cell of the notebook. That's the same folder where you kept the images, voiceover, and script. Once the link is in, go to the top menu and click Run All. The first time you do this, Google will ask for permission to access your drive. Just accept it. This is simply your own Collab notebook asking permission to read the folder you just gave it. After that, you really don't have to do anything. The notebook will find the assets, transcribe the voiceover, match it against the script, calculate where every image should appear, and start rendering the final video. If you followed the file setup correctly, the finished MP4 will automatically be saved back into the same Google Drive folder as your original assets. So you can basically hit Run All, leave the tab alone, and come back to a finished video. And if something is wrong, the notebook won't just silently give you garbage. It will show the error right here. Most of the time it'll be something simple, like an image file name breaking the sequence, a missing script, or the wrong file being uploaded. Fix that inside your Drive folder, come back here, hit Run All again, and it will rebuild the video. And that's basically it. Images, Voiceover, and script go into one folder. Paste the drive link, hit Run All, and the notebook handles the boring part for you. If all you wanted was a free way to stop manually syncing hundreds of images, grab the notebook below and use it. But if you want to go further, there are two directions you can take. The ready-made system, the full BuildTuber workflow, can generate the image prompts, create the images, generate the voiceover, and prepare everything for this final assembly step. And if you're a little more technical and you'd rather build the system yourself, watch the 2 Stickman workflow videos I've linked on screen. I break down how I built the Google Sheets for bulk image generation and the rest of the automation, step by step. So you can either use the tools I've already built, or steal the logic and build your own version. Either way, please stop dragging 150 images onto a timeline by hand.